it stopped raining, so I came inside. Let me see. Pull up a video on a computer so I can see it in the chat. All this time, I still ain't got the place together yet. I got me a desk and a computer desk. I could turn the camera around and use my desk at least once. Let me see. Let me get on YouTube on this computer. I like to have the camera turned around so I can see what's in the frame, but it ain't like that now. I know it's a Saturday night. A lot of people ain't got no time to be on no YouTube on a Saturday night. Let me see if I can bring the chat up. I should have brought one of my other phones or tablets from on the inside. It's been a while since this computer been on, so it's trying to update everything. Let me see. Oh, now I get an ad. Trying to look at my own live, I get an ad. I'm gonna skip the ad. That's a long ad. Okay, I see me now on the screen. Let me see. Okay, Marlene said peaceful sounds. Okay, I'm doing all right. Lisa doing all right. She's sitting inside watching videos of some kind. Lisa said, I'm doing well, Marlene. Thanks for asking how are you. She said, I'm about to get on the live. Yeah, I just started. I just got on the live. She told me I should get on there and talk. I was gonna play the rain, but it stopped raining. It rained hard for a few minutes, then it stopped raining. So it's been so hot lately. I didn't know that I left I thought I didn't have the air conditioner on out here in the studio, so I didn't want to come out because I thought I didn't have the air conditioner on all the time. I could have been coming. I could have. I was staying out because I thought I turned it off, but it was on, so it's not hot. This computer keep buffering. I'm a long way from the Wi-Fi. I know. I know Mama probably watching. Mama, if you're watching, let me know. I know you're probably watching. Oh, okay, yeah. It might have something to do with the weather then. I think I'm gonna turn the camera around and sit at this and use this desk so I can look a little bit professional. I got all this stuff that I need to use. I need to start using it. So let me turn my camera around. Let me see what it would be like. All them drums back there. All that stuff back there. I will move that, but now let me see what it would look like once I start actually doing videos from the desk in front of my green screen. I can have my different videos, different stuff in the background. Okay, it stopped the buffering. I ain't planning on being on here too long. It said I've been on 25 minutes. Oh, okay. Well, if I respond to the chat on this live, if somebody say something and I can just talk. I don't have to respond and typing, but I was gonna say it's not gonna be in my name. It's gonna be on the AE Party Solutions, because that's the name of this YouTube channel that I'm using now. Well, I guess I could take a little bit of time. You see, I got 4 people watching. I guess I could take a little bit of time to show off a little bit of my stuff that I got in the studio. With some people that watch my videos, my music videos, they know that I have my music stuff, but I ain't never really did a good video of showing the stuff off. But I got a lot of records, albums. I got a lot of 45s, I got a lot of CDs. I never did bring the cassette tapes out here, but I got a lot of cassette tapes. I got a lot of stuff to do, all kind of recording, everything. Guitars, drums, a lot of microphones to record different things. A lot of microphones. I got a lot of microphones. I don't even know how many microphones I got. I got my green screen. I got my Canon X830 video camera. That's a name brand one. I got my Canon video camera. Oh, tripod stuff. And I got me another video camera. This is a cheap one I got from Amazon for like $130, I think, but it record pretty good. I got my green screen. I got my lights for the green screen, because the green screen need good lights. I got 2 lights. I don't even know if it's plugged up. No, it ain't plugged. Let me plug it up. Show you how bright the lights for the green screen go. when you use a green screen, you have to video is having even light in the back. Okay, I lost the connection for a little while. That's why I like to have the camera turned the other way so I can see it, so I can see what's going on. Oh, mama, I see mama now. Mama said, hey, she said, how's everybody doing? I hope everyone is doing okay. Yeah, I'm doing all right. We doing all right, mama. I had to work today. But I don't know. Let me go. Um, I don't know. Talking about people. I don't know. Let me. Yeah, my phone that I'm doing the live from said, but I ain't really concerned with how many people watch. Let me turn these lights off. They get hot. I don't have the air conditioner ain't on because it make a lot of noise when it come on. Oh, that's too. Let me see what it looked like with the lights down. Let me see. Let me put these lights in. No, oh, that's too dark. I don't like that. Wait, let me turn on another light. No, I don't like that either. Let me just turn the regular light back on. Turn these lights off. Okay, now I'm back. And phone around so I see it. But if I show stuff off, it might come in. I want to show some records and stuff. Show CDs and records. I'll just take the phone. Uh-oh. It might be the messed up. Oh no, it's still going. A list of people that when I was doing my playlist, a list of my whole tablet of people that I use to play their videos to make sure I spread a lot of stuff out. This must be my second tablet because this one don't seem full. Yeah, this is my second tablet. I got another one in the house. Yeah, my Bob Marley picture that I did. If you look at it one way, you see Bob Marley that way. When you move over a little, you see another one. And when you move over another way, you see three of them on that one. Flag for the Philippines, my Philippines flag. A big stack of CDs and records, 45 records. Brand new blank MP3 players that I was going to put music on and sell them. The same thing with DVDs and CDs. I know people remember them days buying CDs, bootleg CDs. Got a lot of CDs. Most of these stuff. I don't like new music, so most of this is old stuff. LL Cool J first album, Run DMC's greatest hits. But it's a lot of stuff. Notorious Big, Mace, Pastor Troy, Pastor Troy, Puff Daddy and the Family. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of CDs, a lot of records. Jay Blackfoot, other records, the Isley Brothers, 45s. And I still got turntables, so I can play it. It looked like a mess in here. I got cables everywhere. Because I'm always, this is my clock, birthday clock. I like this clock. They got plug outlets on the top. They got a wireless charger for your phone on the top. And they got USB charging ports in the front, and it's Bluetooth. I like that. I got I got so much stuff to plug in. I got another um what you call it, a outlet, like a, it's a surge protector, but it's also a power strip. I think it hold, you can plug in three things on each side, and it's four sides, so you can do 12 items like that plug. And it also got a place for USB. So many cables and stuff laying there, well, because I don't put stuff up after I use it, because I know I'm gonna need it again. So yeah, I lost connection. It came back now though. I got one mixer from back in the days, a Behringer mixer, like a studio mixer, a live sound mixer, another Behringer DJ mixer, two turntables, Audio Technica, Serato Scratch One. No, that's Serato Scratch Live. That's the first one. I don't need all that other stuff, because when I use turntables, I just like turntables. I don't need all that other stuff. I just turntables, because I know how to use turntables without being digital. Now, whoever watched my videos, they might see a lot of this stuff that's on the table. Oh, and I got my Pioneer DDJ SX. This is the first, like the SX1. It was just the SX. But on some of my videos, I use this 3,000 watts. I got a Behringer compressed. Well, this is a Behringer mixer. Wait, this is the, yeah, I got a Behringer mixer. I got a Yamaha reverb. I got an EV equalizers. I got a Behringer compressor. And I got a 5-pod interface. I got a Tascam interface. I got a Fostex digital multi-track recorder, which is this. I got another Motu interface. This is 4-channel. This Tascam is 16-channel. And this 5-pod is 4-channel. So I can hook up a lot of different systems and record a lot of different ways. I got my Mackey's studio monitors, the HR 824s. They pretty good. Powered studio monitors. And then I got a lot of lights, like the moving head lights. I got a lot of them. Well, I got 4 moving head. No, actually, well, I got a lot of lights. I got a lot of different kind of lights. And I got my Egyptian head statue of one of the. I got my lights that I got from Temu, my LED power lights that I did a video on a few weeks ago. I got some remote controls for some of my lights. This is for American DJ. I think this is for my one of my ring lights. I think this is for one of the lights that's on the light stand. This is for, I think this is for the lights that, I think this is for the lights on a little while ago. But I got a lot of remote controls. I got a lot of jacks in case I want to hook up stuff different. I got a lot of ways to connect stuff. I got in this studio, I got all different ways to play except for the 8 tracks. I can play records. I can play 78 records. I can play 45. I can play 12 inches, which you played on 33. I can play that on these turntables. I got down there, you see behind the guitar, cassette deck, a double cassette deck. So I can play cassettes. I can play CDs, which this is a CD player. When they started making CDs where you could speed the pitch up and slow it down and scratch on them, that's what they. So I got all of the different ways to play music. Then I got the digital way. Well, I got the turntables. Then I got the digital way where you scratch and mix and play with MP3s. I got that. So I got the whole, and I got a lot of records. I got records down. When people say digging in the crates, a lot of people don't, they just be running their mouth. They don't actually have no records. They just be playing old music, what they call old, but I can actually dig in the crates. I got records in crates. Let's see what we got. Yvette Michelle. Keep playing. Oh, DJ keep playing. Get your music on. I know a lot of people probably ain't never heard that song, but I know a lot of people heard this one. This one was a hit. From Something for the People. I know a lot of people heard that one. By Trina and Tamara. This is the remixes though, not the original. This is one with the remixes on it. I got a loop album down there. I got a lot of albums. I got a lot of records. I got more records right there. Roger, this is one of my favorite musicians, Roger Troutman. And that was probably my favorite album from Roger. That's probably who made me want to learn how to play music. Roger Troutman. Rap-A-Lot Records. A lot of people know that company. So I got a lot of records everywhere. A lot of records. Over on the side, I got more records, more equipment under here, more speakers, 2 18-inch subwoofers, my Kai MPK MIDI controller, my Casio track former, my Boss loop station, not loop station, jam station. I got a Zoom sample track. I got a bass guitar, and a regular 6-string guitar, acoustic guitar, and another 6-string electric guitar. I got this right here. I actually made a video on it, but I didn't ever post it. This Tascam Mixcast for people that do podcasts, and you have people calling in or more people in the room with you, this is good. This is good for that. I made a video on it, but I never did post the video. I should have posted the video. I still might post it if I can find it or make something interesting to do with it. But this is the Tascam Mixcast 4. That's pretty good. You can have 4 people talking on it. Each person will have their own volume. If people talking, I like stuff like this because if people talking out of line, you can just turn their volume down. Say like if the person on line 3 was talking or was, you can do it on your phone with in certain programs they have, but it's easier to do it like this. You can just turn the phone down. This you can hit mute, or if you want that person to be the only one talking, you can hit solo. See, they got mute and solo on each line, but on this you can also hook a Bluetooth up so you can have music playing in the background. I mean, that's not Bluetooth. This is USB. You can have something hooked up by USB. You can have a phone. You can be playing music like by your phone or something like that. If you got music on your phone, you can have something by Bluetooth. You can Bluetooth music to this device. And it also got sound effects on it. So I don't know if it's hooked up. Let me turn it on, but I don't know if it's hooked up. I don't know if it's hooked up to the speakers. Let me see. When I turn stuff on, I have to turn on a lot of stuff because it's hooked up. If it's hooked up, let me see. I don't. Oh, it's not. Let me see. I always do that. Every time I want to show something off, it ain't never hooked up. It's getting audio from that. It's just not hooked up to the mixer. Let me see. I don't know what I'm doing. Some kind of way I have to go through all these volumes and find out what's going on. But that's what I always do. But I got this. I never did mess with it too much. Let me see. I never did mess with it too much, but it looked pretty interesting when I saw somebody on YouTube with one. I got my PV 218s, not 218s, 215s. So I got 2 cabinets with 215s in each one. One on the left side and one on the right side. There's 215s. And under that, you can't hardly see it that much, but I got an 18 on each side on the bottom. So on each side, on the left side, I got 2 15s and 1 18. And on the right side, I got 2 15s and 1 18. And when I want to play some loud music, I can play some loud music. Because if I really need to, I can hook up these 18s to go along with the other 18s. So that'll be 4 18s pushing bass. And then I have the 4 15s pushing the mids and the highs. And I could use the 3,000 watt amp with the 1,300 watt amp. But I don't really do that. I don't need to play music that loud. Just the 3,000 watt amp with the 2 18s and the 4 15s is enough. And this is Let me see. Might have some music that I was working on here. That's my FAMU flag that I got from the flea market a couple of weeks ago. I should have ironed it before I put it on the wall, but I didn't. This is my my loop station that I use when I record a lot of music. This make it real simple. Let me see what I got. Let me turn this down a little bit. So got some stuff that I've probably been working on. Yeah, that's some stuff that I was working on recently. Sometimes I just come in and start recording stuff and forget what it sounds like. That sound all right. Let's add another one. Let's see. It might not sound. You can't get the good quality out of this coming in the phone, but it sounds pretty good. Added some bass to it. Let's take the piano out. I was supposed to make a video to show how I record music from beginning to end. I know if when I did a polls, a few people said they would like to see how I do that, and I said I was going to do it, but I never did get around to it. That would be a pretty interesting video to make. And this is my Casio keyboard. That's not on. It's on now. This is what I use on a lot of my recordings. This Casio keyboard. I don't like a lot of that expensive stuff. I ain't one of them people that want to have all of the big name stuff. Like the latest and greatest stuff. I don't need that because I know that you can get the job done with stuff that costs a lot less than that. I ain't got no thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to be spending on one keyboard anyway. So, and plus I ain't in it for the money. I ain't trying to be a professional uh, producer or nothing like that. I just make music. Most music that I make don't nobody hear it but me. I got a few songs that I made, I put on YouTube, and I play my music, my own original music on some of my YouTube videos because some of the stuff that I make, I like it pretty good. And I know I was supposed to make. I got a list of people that I supposed to be working on some music for. I ain't forgot about the people, but I just got to get around to it. Maybe there's some stuff on this thing that some people can use. Let's see. Let's go start with one. This is one that I got saved. Let me see. What I like about this, you can listen to each sound by itself or all together. I don't know what I be thinking about when I be recording some of this stuff. I like the beat in this one. When I made this beat, I didn't know what to do with it, but I just added a few things to it and saved it. But I like this beat. Just the drums. When I say beat, I mean just drums. I don't call a beat what a lot of people call a beat. This is a beat playing to me. But I got other stuff that I added to it, like the keyboards. Let me go back to the. Yeah, I got all kind of stuff in there. Most of the stuff I forgot when I was recording it. I think I'm gonna start. I've been using this Boss loop station for a while, but I think I'm gonna get back to using my Casio track former. That used to be one of my favorite things to work with. This, I think I'm gonna start back using that a lot. My first MIDI controller was this MPK 25. That's when I used to use stuff like FL Studio to make recordings, but I don't like using what they call a digital audio workstation. They call it a DAW. I don't like using that to record. It's just so much stuff that you have to learn. I just like being able to turn something on and record. I like being able to touch keys and play. You know, you can change the sounds of the instruments, but you know, you play the keys. That's what I like doing. That's why I got enough real instruments in here to make a song to where, you know, I don't need to use you know, I actually don't need to use the drums, digital drums, but other than that, I don't need to use digital stuff. I can use all analog stuff. Well, also the keyboard too. That's got digital samples in it. But I got the, you know, I could play a live band. You know, a lot of people who create stuff with the digital audio workstations, they couldn't they couldn't get up on a stage and do a concert and be convincing because they'll just be on stage with a bunch of computers like the group Kraftwerk used to be back in the days. But Kraftwerk was bad because they was like the first ones to do it, so they actually knew their stuff. Now a lot of the producers, when I look at producers on YouTube, if I start the video and I see somebody sitting behind a computer, I don't even watch it 9 times out of 10 because I don't want to watch somebody, that's making music like that. I want to see somebody that's actually playing drums or playing a guitar or playing a keyboard. That's what I want to see. If I'm, looking at somebody being creative with music. Let me see what else I got in here. I got a lot of cables. Oh, I got another controller down there. I got my Pioneer DDJ SB controller. Oh, and I got two more speakers. I got two more um speakers, like smaller speakers. They 12s. I got more lights back there too. That's what it looked like on the junkie side. You see my lights for my green screen, my music stand, my little desk where I got my computer on it. I got my Kuwait map on the wall, my Philippines map on the wall, and that's all the. I got my FAMU map. I mean, not map, flag. I got my Kuwait flag, my Philippines flag, my FAMU flag. I got a Mexico flag somewhere, but I got to find it and put it up. Got more lights back there. Oh, I got my ring light. This is one ring light. I can turn this off because I ain't using it. I got one ring light right here. I got another ring light right there. I got a box of cables and microphones and headphones and all kind of stuff. And I got this box. This is a light. Some of my lights. I got a lot of lights. LED lights that change colors. It's sound activated. It can go with the sound. This is my light controller, a light mixer. I can combine lights and make them do different things, like put on a light show with that. This is my Pioneer DDJ SB. I got another thing that's full of cables. Full of cables. I got so many cables I don't know what to do. Another light. I got boxes and boxes of lights that's brand new. I never did even take them out of the case. Lights right there. Light. The MacBook Pro on the desk. Still showing my live. My Christmas Martin Luther King poster showcasing the I Have a Dream speech. One of my old laptops. I showed my Launchpad Pro. A few computer monitors under the table. And a few more mixers. What else I got? Let's look at some of these records. Let's see what records we can find. Roger. or Rap a Lot Records. Icy Blue. I don't even know who that is. I put this light strip up, but it came off the table, so I ended up taking that down. 12 gauge. George Clinton. Christmas rap. Run DMC. Dana Dane. King Son. D Moet. Sweet T. Spider D. Derek B. These old school people. A lot of people don't know about these people. Foxy Brown. Big Bad Mama featuring Drew Hill. Spice One. The Brat. Lil Kim. Hard. I listen to all kind of music, not just R&B, not just rap. I listen to all kind of music. I like hard. Disco. KC and the Sunshine Band. That's a great Florida band. KC and the Sunshine Band. Laura Branigan. Steve Miller Band. The people that's in the rock, they definitely know about Steve Miller Band, especially the old stuff. David Ruffin from Motown. New Edition. Michael Jackson, the best of Michael Jackson. This one got to be there. Band with a Child's Heart. Happy Love. One Day in Your Life. See, a lot of people ain't never heard these songs by Michael Jackson. A lot of people think they know a lot of Michael Jackson music, but they only know a few of the hits that they played on the radio. He had a lot of hits, but a lot of people don't even know all of the hits. They just know a few of the hits. Michael Jackson recorded a lot of music. Diana Ross. Betty Wright. I didn't say Betty White. I said Betty Wright. Everybody should know about Betty Wright. LSG. Gerald Levert, Keith Sweat, and Johnny Gill. My Body. So we used to like to get the 12-inch singles because they would have the instrumental and the remix and all that stuff on them. So people who was into mixing, that's what we did. We would get sometime 2 copies of the same record. This is an old one. Mostly only people from Florida would know this. Smokey D and DXJ. All you need is the bass these days. A lot of people don't know that. Now this right here is a classic record cover. This is a classic record cover because before they sued Luke and made him change his name, he called himself Luke Skywalker. And he changed his record company after he got sued to Luke Records. But this is one of the ones when he first came out. This record came out in, let me see. I don't see no date on it. But it came out in 86 probably. It probably came out in 86. And they got the Luke Skywalker logo on it. The real Luke Skywalker. You see on the record with the legs walking through the clouds, like walking through the sky. That was Luke used to have jackets back in the days with that logo on it. Luke was like one of the first ones that I know of that had his record logo on a jacket. Luke Skywalker Records had one, Def Jam had one, but Luke was like one of the first ones that did that, especially in the South. This is a hit record. I Need You, BVSMP. That's a hit record. What is this? We got the OJs. Houdini, Big Mouth. that was a hit. This is another one from Luke Skywalker Records. Anquiet. That's the Luke Skywalker label logo right there. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, Luke Records. It don't say Luke Skywalker. It just say Luke. But this came out in the '80s though. I think this album. Well, this is the 12-inch single, but this came out in 1988. I know that. But I don't know why it don't have. It got the legs walking through the clouds, but this one say Luke Skywalker, and the other one just say Luke Records. So maybe they started putting down on him about that name, dude from Star Wars. George Lucas sued him. This is old classic Miami record right here. That's Miami bass. 3-6 Mafia. This is another Luke Records. This got to be this the Poison Clan. Okay, yeah, I know when Poison Clan they had put down on him. This just say Luke Records, but it still got the legs walking through the clouds on it. Luke Records. Luke was the man back in the days, back in the '80s in Florida. JJ Fad. Nonchalant. I know a lot of people don't remember these. This is another one. This is real Luke Skywalker. DJ KJ and MC Cooley C. That was a good one. Rodney O and Joe Cooley. That's West Coast right there. When they first came out, a lot of people in Florida thought they was from Florida because they did a lot of bass style music. And he also mentioned Miami on a song. Isaac Hayes, Black Moses, Simone Hines, Kimberly Scott, Sam Salter. Who is this? I don't know. QT, I guess. I don't know. Got a song called My Baby Mama. I don't know. I'm gonna have to listen to that and see. It must have been all right. I got two of them. I got two of them. My Baby Mama records. Code 3, Humping and Bumping. Christina Milian, Dip It Low. I used to like that song. It was kind of alright. This is TQ. Oh yeah, this West Side. Yeah, I like this. This is TQ. Yeah, I like this song. I mean, I like this album. I like TQ. He had some songs that I like. Two Live Crew. Look like Eric Sermon. Yeah, Eric Sermon. Method Man. Something from Rap a Lot. Something else from Rap a Lot. This is a re-release of It's Yours by Tila Rock. That's one of my favorite rap songs. It originally came out on Def Jam. This song was actually the first song that came out on Def Jam Records. That's a classic. This is one of the biggest selling albums in history, We Are the World, with all of the people on it. Most people only heard that one song on this We Are the World album. They didn't know that it was a whole album with a lot of other songs on it. Jermaine Jackson. Let me see what else. Morris Day, The Color of Success. I think this came out in 1984. Barry White. That's Serato. The Breaking soundtrack. Yep, Breaking. From that movie Breaking about breakdancing. This looked like a Prince. Yeah, I was just gonna see when I saw the back of it. I saw this first, and I was gonna say this looked like a Prince record. And when I turn it over, it is. It's the 12-inch single to "Let's Go Crazy." Prince sitting on his motorcycle. Let's Go Crazy in Erotic City. I want to go through some more of these records, but I know if I pull them out of there, I ain't gonna put them back. Let's look at some of these 12. I meant some of these 45s. Let's see what 45s we got. I might put this phone. Put the phone. I hope it didn't stop. I pushed the button. Hold up. Let me see. No, it didn't. I put the phone on the ring light. We got the Isley Brothers, "Smooth Sailing." That was a hit back in the days. Al Green, "Everything Is Gonna Be All Right." That was a big hit. That's the kind of stuff Mama used to like. The Commodores, "Sail On." Motown. That's what Motown record label looked like on the records. Motown. Ray Goodman and Brown, "Special Lady." That was a super big hit. Dionne Warwick, "I Never Loved This Way Again." I like Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick was pretty good when she was singing. Fatback, "Gotta Get My Hands on Some Money." And on the back, "Street Band." Fatback. That was a good band. "Him to Me," "You, Me, and He." Prince, "Still Waiting." And Bambi. I don't remember Prince made a song called Bambi. I'm gonna have to listen to that. This is what I like about Prince stuff. When you look at it, you see produced, arranged, composed, and performed by Prince. That's what I like. That I like to see people who that heavy. "And the Beat Goes On" by the Whispers. Solar, "Sound of Los Angeles Records." Now, when I think about it, let me see. Okay, Dick Griffey, record label. Dick Griffey, Solar. Some kind of way he was tied in with Soul Train, with the Soul Train TV show. Dick Griffey was tied in with that some kind of way. I don't remember exactly how. Casey and the Sunshine Band, "Do You Wanna Go Party?" That was a big hit. Kool and the Gang, "Tonight's the Night." Too Hot. That was two big hits. Got a lot of records. I got a lot of music. I love music. I can't go through all of this stuff. I got a lot of music. I got a whole bunch of records. I got a whole bunch of cassette tapes. I got a whole bunch of CDs. But when they came out with MP3s where you could put music on your computer, I got tens of thousands of songs on the computer. Let me put this over here. Let me turn it back on me. Let me get back in front of the camera. Yeah, but I got tens of thousands of songs on the computer. Uh-oh. Knocked the tripod over. I like to do a lot of mixing too. I like to mix songs and record the mixes. I got a lot of them too. That's another thing I like to do. When I do music, I mostly just do it for me. Most of the mixes that I do, people don't never hear them. Some, I play them. My neighbors hear them sometimes when I play the music loud. Me and one of my friends supposed to been having a mixing contest every time. I call him and see what he got, and he'll say he give up because I beat him put a mix together that's way better than anything he do, and he said he just give up. But I like mixing. I like recording music. I don't care if I don't never be one of them big time DJs or big time producers. I do it for me. Everything I got, I bought it for me because that's what I wanted. I didn't do it to try to, not even to try to make money. I just did do it because that's my hobby. A lot of people got different hobbies. Some people's hobbies is buying old cars and fixing them up, giving them good paint jobs, putting rims on them, fixing up the insides real good. My hobby is just music, all aspects of music. I like all aspects of music. That's my hobby. That's what I spend a lot of time on. That's what I spend a lot of money on. I don't care if I don't make a penny from it. I don't care. I ain't hurting nobody and I ain't hurting me. So that's what I like to do. It can only benefit me. What else I got? That's about all. But I'm gonna make video. Oh, I got another keyboard now, another Casio keyboard. I'm gonna get around to making a video about how I record music from when I turn the stuff on until I got the finished product. And I also want to show how, because for people that was into DJing back in the days, the number one thing we used to like to do was, try to, if you could do a mix and have your name scratching your name in the mix, you was the baddest DJ on the block or around or in town or something, because most people couldn't get that. But I wanted to show people how I can just record myself right now and then convert it to an MP3 on a music program that I got. And then 2 minutes later, 1 minute later, put it on this and be scratching. I got a video that I did while I was scratching my name. I think that'll be pretty interesting. Making a song all the way from scratch on video. I think I'm gonna do that. And it wouldn't hurt doing it live so other people could participate too. And I could show people how much you have to go through just to record, just to make a decent recording. You have to have talent in a whole bunch of different areas. You have to know what sounds to put together. You have to know how to record. You have to understand the equipment that you're using. And a lot of the stuff that I got, I don't understand it to the 100%, which nobody don't. If you go in them big studios, the studios that even the ones that Babyface and all of them Babyface studios, all of his engineers, if you ever get a chance to see behind the scenes stuff about the studios, they keep the manuals to all of their equipment. They keep the manuals. See, I never did take the manual to that mix cast out of the bag. It's still in the bag from when it was brand new. Cause I don't like reading the manuals. I like figuring stuff out on my own. But if you don't nobody understand all of that stuff, you know, without going to the book. And some of these books pretty thick. They got a lot of, well, with this one, it's thick because it got the instructions in English, Chinese, German. I don't know what that is. Maybe French, Spanish. They got it in several languages. Oh, they got it right here. They got it in English, Chinese, German, French, Italian, Spanish, Portuguese, and Dutch. So that's why this is so thick. They got it in a bunch of different languages. But this is the manual for the keyboard, the Casio keyboard. And all of this is in one language. So that's a lot. That's a lot of stuff to try to learn about it. But I can do what I want to do with it because I just use it, you know, playing it like a piano. I don't. Now this keyboard is a workstation keyboard, so I could actually record everything on the keyboard with drums and everything. But I don't want to do that. I like for mostly each piece to be a separate instrument. I don't like using one thing for everything. So that's why I got so much stuff. Like, you know, like with this, I will play the drums on this and then record it on the loop station and then play a piano sound on the keyboard and record that on the loop station. I would do something like that. I would do it like that. I think I might. I saw a video a long time ago, way before the internet and all that stuff came out. I saw a person. It was on PBS. It was on the PBS channel. I saw a person make a video, and it was a music video. They was in a studio, and they on the video the person was playing all the instruments. And I always liked that. I always wanted to make a video like that. Make a video making a song and record myself playing the drums, then the keyboard, then the guitar. I think I wanna do that. I need to mess with these guitars some more. It's been a while since I messed with them, but I need to get back into doing that. I think one reason I slowed down on recording, I was getting burned out on the keyboard, like playing the piano. I think I was getting burned out on that, so I need to switch over to something that I ain't been using in a while, which would be the guitar. The guitar or the drums. I think that'll be kind of interesting to do some stuff like that, because most of my music videos that I've been doing lately, I got some videos with me playing the guitar on my old computer. And I thought about putting one of them up there, but I was playing along to some music and I would get a copyright claim for that. So that's why I didn't do it. But I can create some stuff and do it just to be making a video. Let me check and see how long I've been on this live. Oh, and I ain't been looking at no comments. Wait, let me look. Let me get back at my desk and read some. I don't even know if it been comments, but let me get back at my desk and check the chat. I've been running my mouth. I ain't even thought about that for a long time. Oh, okay. Let me see. Oh, I see a lot of. I've been running my mouth. I wish I could tell the time on this. Okay, I see. Mama Leonora came in. She from the Philippines and said nice and wow. At least it said 45s. 45s is the small records like this. When you put them on the turntable, you play them at 45 RPMs. That's why they call them 45s. They turn around on the turntable. Like when you look on the turntable, let me get the phone again. Let me take the phone out of the thing. When you this one ain't got that much stuff on it. When you play the stuff on the turntable, records had 3 speeds. They had 33, which a 12-inch album will play at the speed of 33 RPMs, like revolutions per minute. A 45, which is a smaller record, will play at 45 RPMs. And they had some that was even smaller a long time ago that was 78s. They played at 78 RPMs. So that's what a 45 is. And that's why if you ever hear people talk this, mostly like a lot of people in the music industry, they'll say something about a 12-inch. A 12-inch is a regular record album size. This is a 12-inch right here. This is 12 inches, and these is actually 7 inches. But they call them 45s because they go around on the turntable at 45 RPMs. Like this. This is a 33. So in 1 minute, it's gonna revolve 33 times. I just put it on 45, so it's gonna go around 45 times. And if I had a 78, it's gonna go around 78 times in 1 minute. So that's what people, that's where they get the name from. 45s. Let me look and see, did I miss any other questions while I was running my mouth and showing off old records that don't nobody know about. MC Light, Bad Ways, Lil Kim, another MC Light, Queen Pen, Trina, Nicki Minaj. I'm dropping stuff. Beyonce. Let me stop messing with them because I'll be them junked everything back up. Oh, I supposed to be showing myself now. Oh, I'm finished showing off the 45s. Well, explaining what a 45 record is. Let me read the comments. Everybody might be gone, but let me go through the comments. Let me see. Okay, Mama Leonora said, fan from the Philippines. I wondered if she see the flag on the wall. And she said, my net, so I guess her network messing up in the Philippines. Mine messing up over in the United States, so you ain't by yourself. Unbiased came in. How you doing, Unbiased? She said, I hear you working over there. Okay. Ain't no telling how long ago she said that, because I've been running my mouth for a long time. She said, you got all the toys over there. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff over here. I got a lot of audio and video stuff. I got something that I had my camera on when I was outside filming the rain. I had my camera on this tripod. On this, I I forgot what you call it now. Oh, this gimbal. I got a lot of tripods too. I got a lot of tripods. I probably got 10 different tripods. I got this gimbal. That's what I was using. I made a few videos with this gimbal. And, oh, Dilbar came in. How you doing, Dilbar? This morning in Pakistan, I think. Burout TV. I think that's somebody in the Philippines. How you doing? Burout TV also said jacket. I'm gonna have to do that when I get on my. I'm gonna have to go back and look at this live so I can make that person blue. Burout TV. I'm gonna have to make that person blue, make them a moderator so they can connect with people. Deal bar waving. Deal bar said good job. Oh, Kitchen with Romy came in and said good morning from here. Kitchen with Romy in Pakistan too. She watched the ad. And Kitchen with Romy said hello, Lisa's sister, and Lisa said hey Romy. And Romy said, how are you, hoes? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I just decided to. Well, I started off showing the rain today, and then it stopped raining, so I didn't want to stop. So I just came in here and just started running my mouth and showing stuff in here about that I use to make music and videos. Okay. And Mama Leonora and Romy speaking to each other. Kitchen with Romy. Oh, Lisa said thanks for the lesson. Oh, about the records. Oh, okay, yeah. So I think a lot of people know about that stuff, but a lot of people don't know about it. I think a lot of people know about it, but a lot of people don't know about it. Oh, I didn't know that. Look at my cousin Shan talking about definitely learned something because I should didn't know what a 45 was. I didn't know you didn't know that. I know Jerica said she didn't know what a Jerica said she didn't know what a record was. Oh, I didn't know you didn't know what a 45 was. That's funny. That's funny. Um, oh, Roman said, "Oh God, too much CDs." Yeah, there's a lot of them. I still got some more somewhere. I got some in the house somewhere. I got CDs, a lot of cassette tapes. I got all kinds of stuff. I got a lot. I got some stuff that's still inside of the house that I need to bring out here and just find some space to put up. Okay, and Kitchen with Roman talking to Mama Leonora. She asked if she was monetized, and she said, "Yeah." I didn't know she was monetized either. That's good. That's good, Mama Leonora monetized. Actually, I thought you were not monetized, but in start of your live ad run. Okay, now I will watch your ads too. Yeah, that'll be good. Okay, Mama Leonora, I didn't know that. That's good. It's always good to help people, watch people ads and stuff. That's good. And this thing said 10 people on here watching me now. They ain't doing nothing but rambling on about nothing. Started out being about I had to work today, so I made I shorts from work today. Stupid shorts. I just was just showing Some of what we was doing. I did 3 shorts, and each one of them got over 1,000 views. One of them got over 2,000 views. So I did 3 shorts, and I had a camera. I went and put it up up on the top of the area where we were working at, and I recorded for over an hour, and I made a video of that. Then that's on the video of the work. That's what we was doing all day. That's what we've been doing all day for a few weeks. That's a long, slow job, and it's hot. It's over 100 degrees out there. It's loud out there. You know, it's dangerous out there, and it rained. I don't know if it rained in the hole, but it's still mud and water in the hole from when it rained a few weeks ago. If it rained a little bit, the hole just is just so muddy and so dirty that's a terrible job working conditions. That's terrible working conditions. Let me see. Bicol Provincia Co. That's somebody from the Philippines. I know Bicol is maybe an island or a province in the Philippines. I know that. Oh, Lisa says she see 11 people watching. Okay. Um, Romy speaking to Bicol. She said, "How I appreciate your work." Mama Leonora said, "Thanks, host." Oh, design with Emma is on there. How you doing, Miss Emma? Miss Emma like to do designing and stuff. She do like decorating houses, and she go for a walk. If not every morning, just about every morning. And I saw one of Miss Emma videos, and I said to myself, I think I put on the comment. I told Miss Emma she gonna make me clean off the porch. She gonna make me clean off the back porch over here. I ain't did it yet. I didn't do it, Miss Emma. I got to do it. I won't get around to it this weekend because I had to work today, so tomorrow gonna be my only rest day this week. I work, a lot of hours, so I try to enjoy at least one day of just doing nothing. Okay, Biko said, "Same to you, kitchen with Romy." Miss Emma said, "Wow." And kitchen with Romy put up some hands. And Miss Emma said, "Doing great." Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. It's good you're doing good. Yeah, Roman put up another hands, and I can't tell what that is. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get to it maybe next week if I don't have nothing going on next week. I don't think I'm gonna be working on the weekend for a while because we almost about to get caught up. So I think I have 2 day. I think I have a 2 day weekend for a good while, and I'll be able to get a lot of stuff done. And it's just so hot now. It's hot. It's over 100 degrees every day, and when I get finished being in that hot for 10 hours a day, I don't be wanting to be outside doing nothing else no more. That's why I was happy to see the rain today. When it started raining, that made me feel good. Because it's been 110 degrees. I mean, over 100 degrees with the humidity that we have in Florida. A lot of people don't know how that feels, but a lot of people, if you go outside in 100-degree weather with the humidity like it is in Florida, I didn't never check on the humidity. I only check on the temperature. But if you be outside for 30 seconds, you start sweating. So we been out there all day in the sun. And if you can look at that video that I put up today, if anybody look at that, you'll see the tent that I put up. You'll see a tent down in the here. And a lot of times when we working, when we ain't doing nothing right then, I go stand in the shade under the tent to try to keep from being in the hot sun. I got a hat with a big brim on it that's made for the sun. I wear that. Just about everybody wear long sleeves to try to keep the sun from baking them out there. And we drink a lot of water. I drink a lot of water and Gatorade. I probably close to 200 ounces of water and Gatorade a day probably. I drink a lot. I ain't gonna be falling out there. I gotta have me something to drink. But I'm getting ready to order me a vest. One of them vests that we wear, the safety vest, the yellow vest. I'm getting ready to order one that I can put. It got a place in it for ice packs, 6 ice packs. So I'm gonna get me a vest like that and freeze the ice packs and put them in the vest, and that stay cool for a while. But I know it ain't gonna last long out there in the 100 degrees, but it'll help a little bit for a little while. Maybe I can get 2 of them and just freeze both of them. Well, maybe I can just put the stuff in the cooler. I'll come up with something. I'll figure something out to where I can not be so hot. Let me see how long this thing. I would say I've been on here 109 minutes. Well, I thank everybody for taking the time to stop by, and especially the people that came on and said something in the chat. That's pretty good. That's good. I was glad to see my wife, glad to see my mama, glad to see my cousin, glad to see some of my other people that I know from YouTube all over the world. I got my YouTube people all over the world. People checking in from different countries. And I like that. I appreciate that. And I work so much, I don't have time to look at YouTube like I used to, but I try to make it, or I still try to do my rounds, and I know I've been slacking lately, but I'm going to try to get back into it. Phone making noise. Yeah, I got okay, Miss Emma, you have a great night too. You have a great night, and thank you for stopping by and spending a little while checking out the live. That's good. Thank you. And when I see you on there again, I'll be in to see what you got going on, see what kind of decorating and designing you're doing. And I think I'm get off of here not too long. Oh, Big Rooster. What's up, Big Rooster? I was thinking about you a little while ago when I said I had to do some music for some people. I got a short list of people that I supposed to do some music with and for, and I know you on that list. I just gotta make time. I had been getting burnt out on the keyboard. I would come in and I would record a little bit, and don't nothing sound right to me. It might sound right to some other people, but I think I was getting burnt out, so I might have to change my instruments up. I might have to start mostly doing stuff on the guitar, start with the drums or something like that. Actually, what I can do, I can listen to some music and be inspired. That's what I can do too. A lot of times I don't like to listen to music. I just like to go in and come in with what's on my mind and just get that down and record it. But yeah, Big Rooster, we gotta work on that. We gotta work on that music. I got a list of people that I gotta do some music for. Yeah, yeah, we can do some collaborations, and I really wanted to a while ago. I really said that I wanted to get into like doing music for people because it's hard for people. Well, they got the YouTube studio, but I ain't never for people that make videos on their phone. I ain't never figured out how to use that music from YouTube studio on my phone. I'd use I probably use my phone to do videos 50% and do videos from a desktop computer, but I don't know how to edit a video in YouTube Studio. I don't know how to do nothing but post a video on YouTube. I don't know how to edit and add music and none of that. So, but I said that I was gonna try to build up a little library that people could use. The music. I wouldn't care about it. I ain't trying to, you know, make no money off the music. If I make a song and somebody think the song is sound good enough to they would want to use it, that's just a plus for me. That's just a plus for me. I don't need to make no money from it, just as long as I figure I'm helping somebody. Because YouTube Studio, I don't know how to do it. Some other people might, but I don't know. But that's just something I want to do. And then plus I could do like little special stuff, like the one I did when no, Big Rooster, I don't edit on the Mac. I only use this MacBook for playing videos and for Serato. I got this MacBook for Serato, my DJ program. That's the only reason I got this MacBook. I don't like Apple stuff. It's so different to me. The MacBook is so different because I had been using Windows computers all the other years, and I got this MacBook. Well, I had this MacBook years and years, but the only thing I mostly do on this MacBook is Serato for the for the for the controller. Now on my other computer, on my other laptop, I use Serato with the turntables. I got Serato Scratch Live on this MacBook, and I see Tay Weezy in the house. Tay Weezy was the first one to come in on my work video today. I see the here, and yeah, I can't understand the Mac stuff, Big Rooster. It's too complicated, but I'm getting pretty good with editing. I got a video editing program called Filmora. I got it on my phone. I got Filmora Go for my phone, so I can, if I'm out and about, sometime at work, if stuff's slow, I'll record during the day and edit it while I'm working and post the video on YouTube out and about from my phone. But on my desktop computer, I got Filmora, I think 11, and I use that to edit my video, which I don't really do no major editing to my videos anyway. I need to get into that. I want to get into, doing some real editing, like kicking it with the Rooks. They do real editing, like when they say something and they make the special effects or put a clip from somebody else, and that's what I call editing. I don't do stuff like that, but I wanna get into it. It make the videos more interesting and lively when you do some real editing. But I'm gonna get into it. Miss Emma said, "Hello, Tay Weezy." Oh, Tay Weezy said, "Hello, Emma." Yeah. Oh, Miss Emma said it's different. You have to get used to the Mac. Yeah, I know. Okay, Big Ruth said, okay, so you should try out the editing software called Shotcut. It's free and very powerful and also easy to use. I used to bounce around with the editing stuff. I actually even I bought one from Microsoft a few years ago, and I bought two Filmoras. I bought the Filmora for the phone, and I bought the Filmora for my desktop computer. And I did that because when I got the green screen, I wanted to do that, and I did a little bit of messing around with the green screen. But I want to try to get me find somewhere where I can buy some backgrounds. Because also, what a lot of people don't think about when you're making videos on YouTube for copyright claims, most people only think about using the music, but they can also get you, like if I got a video playing in the background on the green screen, I can get a copyright claim for that if if it's not a 100% um, what they call it, public domain video. So that's why I ain't been using the green screen yet. I gotta find some kind of way to get me some video of different places. Because I don't want to just show, like, I can go make videos and put my own backgrounds up, but I don't want to just, show backgrounds of stuff that I can get to. I want to show backgrounds of stuff in different cities, like I like to show the skylines. I like the city skylines. I like that. I like mountains. I like the different very famous buildings in other countries. I like looking at stuff like that. So most times if somebody take a picture of it, they got a copyright on that picture. So that's why I ain't been using the green screen. I did it a little bit when I first got it, but then I would realize that I think I did get flagged for one of the backgrounds I had on one of my videos. So I said, let me stop. Because when I first got it, I wasn't monetized yet, and I was trying to stay clean. I didn't want to get on YouTube bad side. So I was trying to stay clean, and that's why I stopped. But I'm gonna find some kind of website that I can buy footage from, and I'll use the green screen like that. Cause I got some ideas that I've been wanting to use the green screen, even way years ago, a bunch of years ago, before I even thought about having a green screen. I had an idea for a video that I wanted to do, and I ain't did it yet. But I'm gonna do it. I even bought me some props for the video. I got some props for my video. I ain't got none of them in here now. I think they're in the house. But I got the oldest video I did I got. I ain't made the video yet, but I'm gonna do it. And I need the green screen for that. Let me see what else. This thing said I've been on here 2 hours. And I thank everybody for coming through. Hopefully, before I went live today on showing the rain, I recorded the rain for a while, maybe 30 minutes. Maybe I'll make a video and put that on there just to be putting something on there. I ain't one of them people that can just make all my videos pertaining to one subject. I make videos about anything, anything and everything. Whatever I want to make a video about, I do it. So if you look at my videos, if you look at my channel, I'm coming up on 900 videos. I think I'm at 850 some videos. And it's just so many different categories. I got videos flying the drone. I got videos working and doing different kinds of work. I got videos on the boat. I got videos doing music. I got videos cutting the grass. I got videos riding in the car. I got all kind of videos. Oh yeah, Big Rooster said, I think you can go out and do your own video and use it as a green screen. Yeah, Yeah, I've been thinking about doing that too. Yeah, I remember I remember you got your drone, Big Rooster, and you flew it, and I remember I think you crashed it on the video. Don't feel bad though, man. I lost my drone, my birthday drone. I lost that like last year and never did find it. It got caught up in the wind. It was going 52 miles per hour the last time it was on radar. It was headed away going 52 miles per hour. And I went looking for it. I looked for it for 8 days and didn't find it. Whenever I lose a drone, I look for it until I find it, or either it rains. After it rains, I stop looking for it because it's gonna be destroyed anyway. So I never did find my birthday drone, my DJI Spark. That was the first real drone that I had, and I crash all of mine on a regular basis, because I fly. Um, I make a lot of risky flights. I fly high, I fly far, I fly over water, I fly over trees, I fly everywhere. Anywhere I want to fly, I fly. And I paid for it a couple of times. I got a video that I think it looked as bad as I think it looked because I think the camera on the drone was zoomed in, but I almost crashed my drone into the Florida Capitol building. Looked like I was about 1 or 2 feet away from crashing my drone into the Florida Capitol building, and that building is 22 stories. If I would have crashed that drone, I wouldn't have never been able to get that. No, Big Rooster, I don't use the goggles. My brother fly his drone with goggles, but them goggles confuse me. I can't fly like that. It confused me. I like to be able to see what I like to be able to see what the drone can see, and be able to look up and see the drone. And when you wear the goggles, it's like you own the drone. So I get disoriented when I'm just looking in the goggles. I can't do that. No, Big Rooster, I didn't get the pilot license. What I did do, I did register the drone because a few years ago, if your drone weigh over a certain weight, I can't remember what it was, you had to register it if it was over a certain weight. And my drone, I had two Mavics. Well, I got two Mavic Pros, and I lost my Spark. But if you register one drone, you can use the same number for all of your drones. I registered, but I didn't get the license. But you really only need the license if you're gonna do stuff commercial, like like real estate, like if you're taking pictures of land, pictures and videos of land, or being a photographer, like showing like a lot of people do wedding videos and wedding photos from drones too. But I never did use my drone for no commercial purposes, so I never did need a license. Oh, Tay Weezy said YouTube keep messing with my watch hours. Keep dropping. I was at 2,856. Now I'm at 2,801. Oh man, I don't know what having everybody stuff going up and down. Okay, yeah, Big Rooster said right. That's why I was asking. Big Rooster say, Ted Weezy, we would talk about it. Yeah, and I say, but you know what I'll do, Ted Weezy. Yeah, Ted Weezy said, okay, Big Rooster. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been months and months since I crunked one of my drones up, but I want to get back into it. I want to get back into flying. I got a new phone. I ran over my phone at work. Well, I didn't run over it, but my phone got messed up at work, got crushed, so I had to get a new phone a couple of weeks ago. And a lot of the apps that was on my old phone, I ain't put them on my new phone yet, and I got to do that. I got to put the drone app on my phone, the DJI app. I got to put that on my phone. I put the new app on there. I put the app on my new phone for this gimbal, As a matter of fact, this is a DJI gimbal. This gimbal come from DJI. DJI is a Chinese company. A lot of people don't like them, but I like a lot of the stuff that DJI make. They make good quality stuff. They make cameras, they make gimbals, they make drones. Um, okay, Big Rooster, about you say, what should a drone weigh to make it stable in the wind? The drones that I use, the DJI drones, the Spark and the Mavic, they usually on GPS. And if they fly by GPS, they pretty stable. But old Dumbo, when I was flying that drone, that Spark the last time, silly me, I forgot to make sure it was on GPS before I went up. I can't remember what they call it when you're not flying by GPS, but if you fly by GPS, you 95% you can't lose your drone if you fly by GPS. If you lose it, it's still gonna show you where it falls or where it crashed. You're gonna be able to find the drone. It might not be no good. It might be in the water, or it might be up in a tree like mine have been before. But you'll know where it's at. But when I lost mine, was because it wasn't on GPS, and that's why I went where I thought. I went to the last place that it was on, that the controller had contact with it. I went out there. It was in a wooded area. I went out there, but I couldn't find it. I went out there for 8 days. I took a weed eater. I took hedge trimmers. I took a machete. I was cutting down trees and everything. I took saws and all kind of stuff. And I was cutting trees down, looking all in the top of them. I couldn't find it. I hate that I lost my drone. But I still got 2 Mavic Pros. Now I got 2 Mavic Pros. I done told this story a few times, but I got 2 Mavic Pros because my brother likes stunt drones. He liked the stuff that fly real fast. So he had a Mavic Pro, which he didn't like because a Mavic Pro, the fastest speed you're going to get out of it is like, depending on what the wind doing, you might be able to go 40 miles per hour. But he liked the stuff that go and do somersaults and all kind of stuff, twisting, and the drones he probably fly 50 miles per hour probably. And he didn't like the Mavic Pro, so he gave it to me. And when I got the Mavic Pro, the first time I flew it, I lost it. The first time I flew it, I lost it. And it stayed lost for 6 days. I went looking for it every day for 6 days. So since my brother gave me the drone and I lost it on the first flight, I didn't want to tell him that I lost the drone. So I ordered another one. I found one on eBay and I ordered it. I got that drone. So by the 6th day of me going and looking for the drone, I found the other drone on the 6th day. So I had 2 Mavic Pros. I had the one that I lost and found that my brother sent me, and I had the replacement drone that I ordered. So right now to this day, I still got 2 Mavic Pros. I lost my Spark. But I also want a drone that don't fly by GPS, because my drone that I use, the Mavic Pro, oh, how far away was it from you? The Mavic Pro was probably about 400 feet. I think when I looked up on Find My Drone, it was about 400 feet away, but it was across the interstate. Interstate 10 is right behind the house. So it was across the interstate in a tree. And when I was looking for it, over there looking for it one evening, I heard something fall. And when I got ready to come out the woods, I was giving up that day because it was supposed to rain that night. So I went and looked, and when I heard something fall when I was over there, but I didn't really think nothing of it. And when I was on my way out, I knew I was in the area because with Find My Drone app, it can show you where it was. I knew that the drone was 17 feet up in the air because, it have the altitude and the coordinates of where it's at. So it was in the trees. So I was over there. That time I was cutting trees down too, and I heard something fall. And when I was walking out of the woods in the trail that I had cut, I saw the drone with a pine cone stuck in the propellers, and I was happy. I saved it. I saved it because it rained that night. Um, okay, Big Rooster said he was thinking about building one from scratch. Yeah, my brother build drones. That's how he do. He order the parts and he put them together. He don't even have a frame on a lot of them. He just put the camera on so he can put the goggles on. And he like to fly. He like the speed stunt drones. But I don't like the speed stunt drones. I don't like the goggles. I like to be able to just fly and just take it easy. But I want a drone that don't work by GPS because the DJI drones, the two that I use, and I know it's probably some kind of way to get around it, but the DJI drones is tied into restricted areas. If you're in a restricted area, that drone won't come on. So it's been a few times that I wanted to fly my drone, but I was in an area that was restricted, and I couldn't fly. It won't even come on. I know when I was in downtown St. Pete, I wanted to fly because I wanted to film downtown St. Pete. I couldn't record that, but I know it's some kind of way I can override it in the settings, just like I did it to override the maximum altitude. Normally, you fly the drones 400 feet high. That's the height limit that you can go. But I looked up on YouTube and found some kind of way to make it where I can go 1,640 feet. And when I did that, that was a big difference. I can see a lot and go a lot further by going up a lot higher. My range went out a lot. But I want a drone that don't run by GPS, that I can just fly by sight, because sometimes in areas, it might be close by the airport. I was working at one, it was close by the airport, and I wanted to record it, but it was too close to the airport, and you can't fly within a certain miles of the airport. So that's why I want one like that don't go by GPS or nothing. You just have to fly by sight. I just send it up maybe 20 or 30 feet and take pictures of the area and record, make videos of the area, and just bring it back down. Yeah, it's a lot of people that's in the building them drones. My brother been in the building drones for years and years and years. He started out building he's in the drone so much. I call everything a drone, but depending on how many propellers it got, he called, like, the ones that I fly with the 4 propellers. He called them quads. I call everything a drone. But he also started out with the regular helicopters, like with the with the one propeller on the top. He started out with that. He built a bunch of them, and he built the ones with the 4 propellers on them. And whenever I crash mine and tear mine up, I send it to him and let him fix it. I think I done let him. He done fixed 2 of my drones that I done crashed and messed up. But he work on the circuit boards and everything in them. The kitchen with Romy's still on there. Yeah, the drones is cool though. The drones is really good. Yeah, I might try to charge my drone up. tonight and see if I can fly a little bit tomorrow. If I can get that app on my phone. I tried to put it on this new phone and it was messing up some kind of way, but I just gotta see if I can figure that out, get that app on my phone. Or if not, I got one of my old phones that got the app on it. I can go back to that phone and just use that. And if I fly, I can just put that on the Wi-Fi and use it at home. And if I'm out and about, I can just use the Wi-Fi hotspot on my phone. And if I want to fly out away from home. What the weather been like over there, Big Rooster? We've been burning up down here in Florida. I didn't look to see what the temperature was today, but it been in the hundreds for just about every day this week. And we've been working in the sun, no shade nowhere. We tore down all of the trees. Ain't no shade nowhere except under a little tent that I put up. And these things have been on here over 2 hours. Oh, Big Rooster in California. Oh, it's finally starting to warm up a bit. It's getting cool over there. Big Rooster in California, in the Bay Area. Yeah, shortcut video editing software. Yeah, I'll check it out. I used to look at a lot of stuff. I think I tried a few of them because I got this gimbal got a editing program called DJI Mimo, and a lot of that is it's kind of like that artificial intelligence, that AI stuff. It got you can just do the clips and it'll edit the videos for you. I got a couple of videos on my channel that I did like that. But I don't like that because they got music that you can use for the video. But if you use the music on YouTube, sometime some of the music you get a copyright claim on that. So I don't like doing that. We hadn't had 100-degree day in over 226 days until last weekend. Man, it seemed like every day this week we've been over 100. Yeah, we've been over 100. Y'all been feeling good over there. I know recently you was talking about it was cold over there when I was, when I was looking at the days over here, that was around that same time when you was talking about it being cold. It was pretty warm over here. Just started. We hadn't had 100-degree day in over 226 days until last weekend. Man, I wish it was like that around here. Well, I like that. The heat don't really bother me, but being out there all day working in it, that get kind of bad when you're out there all day. And Lisa speaking to Romy, kitchen with Romy. Kitchen with Romy in Pakistan. She one of my big supporters. She watch a lot of my videos and comment on them. And she helped me when I was going through the struggle of trying to get my subscribers up. She helped me a lot. So it's always good to have people to help you out. That's why I don't mind helping people, helping people with the hours, because, everybody help each other. Big Rooster, and I know I was watching one of the lives with, well, I actually was watching a bunch of them. I was getting confused. Last weekend, Big Rooster, I was, oh, you hit 2,000 today? That's good. Congratulations. That's good. Let me tell you what I was doing last weekend, I think it was, Big Rooster. Miss V put out a thing that said she was close with her numbers, make this go viral. So I was watching her videos, on a lot of stuff, but I was listening to it on headphones, and I would get confused on which video was playing. So, it was a whole bunch of screens, had her doing different lives with people, and it would be people on the screen, but you and Miss V do a video, y'all do lives a lot. So, I would be confused because I would be wanting to, go back and look at the comments and stuff, but I would be losing my place on which what I was listening to, what I was listening from. But yeah, I was checking out how I was checking out, how y'all was talking about the support community and all of that stuff, that was real good. It's good to see people that help each other out. And I like how Miss V study all them YouTube rules, and she she keep up with the stuff that YouTube is doing, and she make videos and let us know. I really appreciate that. That's good because I ain't got a lot of time. I ain't got no time to be reading that stuff. And then a lot of times you have to read the stuff over and over to really get the true understanding of what it means. I ain't got time to be reading that YouTube stuff. Like one time she said you have to accept the new agreement from YouTube. And if it wouldn't have been for her making that video, I wouldn't have been able to do that, and they would have ended up demonetizing my channel because I didn't do the update on the agreement. But I did it. But she put out a lot of good information, and all of y'all put out a lot of good information and support. And a lot of people wouldn't be there without the communities that's there to help each other. Entertainment. People. Entertain each other. Get on there, watch entertainment. Get on there and help each other. Help each other make it. Even if it's a problem, it don't even have to be like trying to make it to be monetized. It can be, like somebody don't know, and people will explain, how to solve whatever problem they got. People look at stuff, like learn different stuff about foods and stuff, especially from people in other countries. A lot of people make cooking videos. Kitchen with Romy do cooking videos. So, a lot of the stuff that they cook over there, they call it by local names, and you don't know what it is, but it look good. So you learn about all kind of stuff about different countries, different people, different all kind of. It's just all kind of a whole new world on YouTube. You can open a whole new world on YouTube every day if you wanted to. Every day for the rest of your life, you could learn about something that you didn't know nothing about. Every day, you could find out. It's a thousand different worlds out there, and you can find out stuff about it every day. A brand new world. Yeah, I be supporting too, and everybody got their own ways, to support, when I was trying to get monetized, my problem wasn't the hours. My problem was having the subscribers. It seemed like it took me forever to get up to 500 subscribers, and then it took forever to get up over 500 and something. And one day, Kitchen with Romy, that's in the chat now, she said that she put in one of the chats on one of my lives that she was gonna help me, get to the 1,000. You know, over there they call it 1K. Across the water they call it 1K. And I was just like at 700 then, and she said, "Well, I didn't have the phone on the charger, and the battery died. I forgot I had been recording for about 30 minutes before I came on the live, and then I've been on there over 2 hours, so I wasn't. That's the second time that happened to me on a live. I wasn't paying attention to the battery, and the battery died. It say 4 people watching now, so I didn't lose everybody. Okay, let me see. Let me see. Oh, when it cut off, I was talking about how when I was got up to 500 subscribers, it was taking a long time for me to get more than 500 subscribers, and it took forever for me to get up to 500. And Romy put in one of my on the chats one time. She said that she was gonna help me get up to 1,000 like by the weekend, and I was saying ain't no way that can happen. And she you know, she did it, you know, with some of the support communities that she was in and she knew about, and within 3 days, you know, I was 1,000. So, you know, that's why I always show my appreciation, because, you know, that's something that you know, my struggle with the getting monetized was different from most people. Most people can get the people, but they don't have the hours. Mine was backwards. I had the hours, but I didn't have people. And you know, she helped, and you know that was good. I appreciate that. And a lot of, you know, a lot of other people help too. A lot of people help, you know, because I've been on YouTube. I had a YouTube channel since 2015. Since March of 2015, I had a YouTube channel, and but I only started putting videos on it in 2018. I put my first on YouTube in 2018, and a lot of the first videos that I put on YouTube was music videos. You know, me um, mixing and playing other people's music and stuff. You know, which I didn't know nothing about um, being monetized or nothing like that. I thought that was only for people that have a million subscribers and a million views and stuff like that. So being monetized wasn't nowhere in my thought universe about YouTube. I was just making videos just to put them out there, you know, because maybe somebody somewhere might be interested in seeing what I was doing. So, you know, I was making videos for that reason. And but you know, I got in the habit of commenting on videos early. If I Then that's why you know, when you just watch YouTube without having a YouTube channel, you can't comment on videos. And I got to where I wanted to comment on videos, so I started my own channel. I created my own channel, and I would just watch videos, and I would like videos, and I would comment on videos. And then I just decided to start putting videos on myself. That was in 2018. For a few years, putting videos on. I think I even skipped a whole year in between and didn't put videos on for a whole year. But, you know, I was watching videos, and the more you watch videos on YouTube, if you know it or not, your mind expands. You know, you start learning about other stuff, you know. So I was watching videos, because I watch a lot of videos about countries. You know, I watch all kind of stuff. I watch a lot of videos from Africa. So YouTube sent me a live stream. You know, they was pushing a latest live that she was doing, and I just watched the live, and I said what she talking about was interesting. So I just put in the chat. I said this is interesting, and she was talking about like how to get monetized and stuff like that. And I asked a few questions, and I said, well, that's some interesting stuff you're talking about, and I might, try to start a channel and get monetized. And you know, she looked at my channel and she said, well, you already got a channel. You got a lot of videos and stuff, and I think at that time I had like 190 something subscribers, and all of this stuff was like I think last August that all of this stuff was going down when I saw the lady and she was talking about that. And she was from Africa, so that's why I think she was in the United States, but she was from Africa. She had a accent and stuff. So I think that's why YouTube sent me the video because, I watch a lot of videos from people from Africa. And she looked at my channel and she said, you got a lot of videos, you got a lot of, stuff to make videos with because, she was looking at the drone videos and stuff like that. And I was saying that I could start another channel, and she said, "No, you don't need to start another channel. You got a lot of videos now." And then I was listening and seeing how they do the stuff, like with connecting and with people and stuff like that. And I started doing that. And when I did that, at first it started growing slow, but the more and more I started, they call it going to people's house. When you go to their channel, they call it going to people's house. The more and more I started going to people's house, people started noticing my name, and they would come back, and I would start noticing their names, and you become familiar with from seeing their name in your video chat, messages or comments, and you going to theirs, and you get notifications and stuff like that. And it just kept going and kept going and kept going. And then I got up to 500 subscribers, and I just, kept going, kept making videos, kept learning, kept, going to these communities where they be connecting with people. And I remember I was on a live, and I was on a live one morning, and then it was I don't know why, but that was I think I started out that morning in India, and then I went to some kind of way. It was it was YouTube push people this live, so I had watched one live from Pakistan, and then I watched Kitchen with Romy live from Pakistan, and that was the first time that I saw her live. And she was telling me to drop my link. I was telling her I don't know how to drop no link. So she said, well, okay, well, I'll do it. And she dropped the link. And from there, I just kept seeing my numbers go up and go up and go up, and they steady went up. And then when I got up to like 700, she said that she was gonna try to help me get monetized quick. So she was doing it, putting my name in the, putting my link in chats and stuff a lot, in different groups. And within a few days, I had it. I was up to over 1,000. And they sent me the thing that said that, that I was in the, well, I think I had to do something. I can't really remember what I did, but I had to put, do some paperwork and stuff like that and confirm I did that, and I got monetized. So, I know a lot of people in different places, they don't have the, they don't have the means, they have good channels, but YouTube is crazy, You can have good videos, good content, and everything and don't be heard of. You know, you just with YouTube, everything is by chance. You know, don't nobody make a video on YouTube and say that they know that this video is gonna be a hit. You on YouTube, not the people that I know about. If you make a video a lot of times and you thinking it's gonna be a hit, a lot of times it'd be a flop. And if you make a video saying, well, I'm just gonna do this, ain't that many people gonna watch it, but I'm just gonna put this out because I think that's what it's, you know, I think, you know, I just want to put this out. A lot of times that's the stuff that hit. And then I was learning, about doing shorts. And shorts is real good for your channels because shorts, I don't know why shorts gets, well, I know why most people don't want to watch a video that's 2 or 3 minutes long. They just entertain within less than a minute. And the good shorts really is less 15 seconds or less. So I watched a few people talking about shorts. Leader was talking about doing shorts, and she focused on shorts, and she talked about shorts for a few, I think just a few weeks after I had knew about her channel. And then one day she came out with a video, and I said, well, this must not be the person because, the person that I know by this name, her name was Princess Beyond Passions. I said, this must be somebody different because the person that I know named Princess Beyond Passions got 2,000 subscribers. But within a day or two, she was up to 20,000 subscribers. And then when I realized what was going on, that her channel was going viral, I would look at it, every day just to see how much it was growing. And like every day or two, it would be up by like a few thousand. And I think the last time I looked, she was like up to 90-something thousand subscribers, like 93,000 subscribers, I think. But she used to always talk about making shorts, doing shorts, just do shorts every day, do shorts. And a lot of times when you do shorts, so many more people see shorts than regular long videos that if you get a few subscribers just from the shorts, and they got a way that you can look at the shorts and see how many people subscribe to your videos from the shorts. And on a lot of my videos, on a lot of the shorts that I do, I like to look and see how many subscribers I get. And some of the shorts don't be worth nothing, but 3 or 4 people might subscribe, from the short. So that's good. So that's why, I make a lot of, one of them got over 1,000 views. One of them got over 2,000 views, and the other two got over 1,000. But I hadn't checked. I don't know what they at now. Now this computer. Now I've been using the MacBook without it being plugged up. Now this dead. So I can't read the comments no more. Well, let me plug it up. Let me see if the plug will reach over here. See if I can find somewhere to plug it up. Have to fall down. Turn the table to the side so the plug will reach. I gotta wait on it to get enough power to come back on. I need to turn the air conditioner on. It's getting kind of hotter than now, 75 degrees. That'll probably be loud, so I don't want to turn it on yet. I was gonna check and see what's the how my shorts doing, But the MacBook died all the way, so that's gonna take about a minute to come back on. Okay, it's on now. Let's see, it's almost 12 o'clock at night on the East Coast. Almost midnight. Let me see. Let me go to my shorts. Out of the 3 shorts I did today, one got 1.8K views, another one got 2.6K views, and the other one got 1.9K views. And it took really less than a minute to record all of them videos. All 3 of them shorts, it took less than a minute because each one of them 15 seconds long. So I don't know if I can do it on this, but I know on my phone I can click on the short. Yeah, it ain't coming up on this MacBook. But on my phone I can click on the short, click on analytics, and it'll show me how many people subscribed, if any people subscribe from the short. But that ain't coming up on this computer, so I'll have to look at it. I'll have to look at it from my phone. So it's good to make shorts, you know. I guess a lot of people like my work videos because when I was doing them regular, I was getting like several hundred views on each video during the week, you know, that I was putting up when I was working. So I got 859 videos. I got 1,340 something subscribers. And my channel got, let me see how many views I got on my channel. 315,500 views. And I really only just started really trying to be serious less than a year ago about YouTube. And I'm still not serious as some people. I did a video today. I just put the camera up at work and let it run. And it ran for over an hour. And I made a video of that just showing what work was like today. And that video was an hour and 9 minutes long. I know people that watched the whole video, but it said it got 33 views in 3 hours. And I took that same video and I made that 1 hour video. I sped it up to where that 1 hour video now lasts 8 minutes and 38 seconds. It's the same video, but one is just a lot faster than the other one. And that one only got 8 views. I thought most people would have, you know, took the time to click on the one that say 8 minutes than the one that say 1 hour, but more people have clicked on the one with 1 hour. I was going through my phone and looking at old pictures and old videos and making videos. I got one when I was taking pictures of insects and stuff, putting them on a website that I joined up to just take pictures of nature and put it on the website, like pictures of plants and wild plants and wild animals, and people would identify them. You could identify them if you wanted to, but people would identify So I took hundreds and hundreds. I really took thousands and thousands of pictures of bugs and worms and snakes and bushes and all kind of stuff, and I put them on a website called I and people just go to that website and they identify the stuff. You know, a lot of scientific people, you know, they look at that stuff because I just like to take pictures, so I just take pictures and put them on the website. But they got people that identify them. I never did identify a picture on that website because you can look at other people's picture, and if you know about certain species of plants or animals or whatever, you can identify them. So all I did was just put the pictures on there, and people would identify them, and they would get in discussions about what the stuff was, you know. And I made a video of some of the highlights from the pictures that I got on my phone from when I was doing that. I did that 4 days ago. That video got over 100 views now. It's mostly stuff just spiders and bugs and stuff like that. I made a 20-minute video of that. That got over 100 views. I made an 11-minute video of birds. Well, I kind of tried to do some editing on that because I took a video of me taking pictures, and I put the video. I cut the video up and put pictures of birds, you know, in between the video. So like you'll see me with the camera taking pictures for a little while, then a picture will come up on the screen and you'll see some of the stuff that I took pictures of, like the birds catching fish and the eagle and hawks. I like to take pictures of hawks. I like when I see hawks. I like hawks. Oh yeah, I'm looking at this. I see that I put a little graphic on the front that said my name, and I got bird photography on as the head on it. That's the kind of stuff I want to get into. That kind of editing, stuff like that. Make it a little bit more interesting. Then I got one when we went to the aquarium the other day. I thought that would have did better, but that one got 35 views. That's why I say you never know about YouTube. You know, some people get depressed and let down about videos. Just make videos. Just don't worry about, you know, everybody want to make some money on YouTube, but just make videos. Just keep making them. Even if you don't want to make a long video, just make a short. Just keep making them. And pretty soon your name might be in the one that YouTube decides to push, you know. Or you never know what might happen. You know, all kind of stuff happen. You know, something can happen that ain't got nothing to do with you, but just because you was in a certain area and you made a video talking about something, you know, that might push your video up to the top. And people will be looking at your videos all over the world every day. Let me see how long I've been on. I've been on it for a while. I think I gotta really get off of here now. It's 11:50 p.m. almost midnight. Let me see if I can get back to my live. I forgot this is not in my name, so I just can't click home. Let me see. Let me see if somebody else has made a comment. Probably not. Oh, okay. Oh, Lisa said she going to sleep. Said I had been running my mouth again. Lisa said she going to sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna go in a little bit. You know, Tay Weezy speaking to Lisa. And Roman throwed up some hands again. And Lisa said she going to sleep. Can't stay awake. Tay Weezy said good night, Lisa. Catch you with Roman waved again. And Roman said good night, Lisa's sister. Yeah. Let me see. This thing's been on here over 3 hours now. That's amazing. And it still say 6 people watching. I think I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here tonight. I might go in and watch a few videos from people until I get sleepy. So I thank everybody for coming in. Thank you, Kitchen with Roman, for stopping by and spending some time in the live and making comments. Thank you, Tay Weezy, for coming by and spending some time and chatting. And I'll be helping you out some more, Tay Weezy. I had been wondering how your hours was doing. I'll be helping you out. Let me see who else was in here. Big Rooster was in here earlier before I had my blackout. The technical difficulties before my phone went off, died. Lisa was on there. Earlier on, Marlene was on. Design with Emma was on. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you for design. Thank you, Design with Emma, for coming on. I can't scroll up no more. I remember Mama Leonora from the Philippines was on. Thank you, Mama Leonora, for coming on. I remember Bicole Province from the Philippines was on. I know the name is similar to that. I can't remember the exact word for word. And making a comment. Let me see. Okay, yeah, Tay Weezy. I will go start something up in a few. Yeah, I know they play crazy with them hours. Yeah, Big Rooster said he hit 2K today. That's good. I hope I hit 2K by the end of the year. I think people kind of like my work videos. They get let me look at that before I go. Let me talk about that a little bit. I got 859 videos. Yeah, my work videos, they kind of slowed down, but I did one 3 weeks ago. They got 200. Like, to me, anything over 100 views is really good to me for my channel, because I don't stick with one thing. I'm all over the place. Like, if I look at my last 10 videos, the 2 from the day was work. The one before that was the insects. The one before that was a river, just showing a river. The one before that was bird photography. The one before that was at the aquarium. The one before that was a river. The one before that was just me just in the rain. And another one is work. The one before that was work. The one before that is work. The one before that is my phone after it got destroyed. But a lot of my work videos was pretty good. There go one from 3 weeks ago with 560 views. 3 weeks ago, 365. 4 weeks ago, 428. 1 month ago, 188. 1 month ago, 335 a work video. 1 month, 371 a work video. 1 month, 275. I like it when my work videos get up to over 100. So I think that's where a lot of my views come from. There go another one with 492 a work video. a lot of my work videos got over 100 views. That's why I like to try to. But a lot of my music videos, well, all of these now got over 100, but I wish they would do better too. But I just make the videos. If people watch them, they watch them. If they don't, they don't. I'm just making them because that's what I like to do. Yeah, some of my music videos, they 2 months old, but they up in the hundreds too. 481, 345, 286, 250, 244. But some of them doing all right too. Well, let me go back to the live one more time. And this thing is rain. It didn't rain but a few minutes. I'm gonna skip the ad so I can get to the video. Well, I could have let the ad play and just looked at the comment. Okay, so then nobody else say nothing since Tay Weezy said something. On over 3 hours. I thank everybody for coming in, and I'll be checking in on some of y'all too. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for stopping by. Let me see.